Welcome back to the Now Project. If you are new to my channel, welcome to a 30-day series focused on helping you take action in your life today. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. And every single week we've been tackling a different theme or topic together. And today I actually wanted to chat about something that came up in a podcast interview that I recorded this morning. And it was the topic of we can't buy our way out of this. This being the hole that we've dug for ourselves in the environment and climate change and just basically destroying the planet. So it's such an interesting concept because I find that in this eco-friendly world, I get asked a lot, well, what are your brand recommendations for this? And what do you recommend I buy for this? And one of the reasons why I talk so much about minimalism on my channel is I don't want you to buy anything. Occasionally, I work with brands here on the channel to support this project, basically, and the camera equipment and all the little behind the scenes that you guys don't see, but I don't want you to buy things unless you absolutely need them. I don't want you to consume more because consumption isn't going to save us. It's the reduction of consumption. So it's really the idea of saying, okay, refuse, reduce, reuse, and then like recycle and rot. But those are like the last things. So I find that people assume that if we buy all these eco-friendly alternatives and we, convince companies to make things that are eco-friendly, then we did it. We solved the world. But really it's reevaluating our entire life and being mindful with our purchases and mindful with what we're doing that can really make an impact in the long run. So if you noticed, I started the Now Project off with mindfulness because I genuinely believe that it is the foundation of all of this. So now we're in the last week of the Now Project. It's been 6 weeks. And now we can take everything we learned. We can take about like taking care of yourself before taking care of the environment. If you guys didn't notice, I went through a whole self-care week because I genuinely believe if you are sustaining yourself, then you can sustain your message. And so now we get to incorporate all those things. We get to incorporate mindfulness and self-care and really take those things and create with them and go out there into the world and live the life that you want. Help make the planet the place that you want it. Like, help make the planet great again, guys. So here is what you're gonna do. And I've mentioned it in multiple videos, but you're gonna go throughout your day, today or tomorrow, and think about every small decision you make. And if you can be making the most conscious decision as possible today. Tomorrow, you might be able to be more eco-friendly. Today you might be busy, and your busy means that you can't be as eco-friendly. That's okay, but if you are mindfully going throughout your day, setting intentions and living in a way that really aligns with what you want in the future, whether it's environmentalism or your dreams, whatever it may be, it's gonna really help you get there in the long run. So small decisions add up. Small actions add up. It's a huge ripple effect. And one of the stories that I shared on the podcast today was I went to the bank when I first got back from Asia, and I went to the bank and the teller at the bank recognized me and she knew me from somewhere, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. She starts taking out her Yeti cup. She's like, I brought my own soup in my cup. And then she starts taking out her spoon and her reusable napkin. And eventually I realized, wow, this girl completely changed the way she's acting in her workplace because of my influence and because of the influences of other really positive people. How much of an influence is she having on her other coworkers and on her partner and her life? What impact is she having? So every little thing you do can either have a positive or a negative impact, bigger than you'll ever be able to notice. If you show up every day and you're as eco-friendly as possible, your kids are going to pick up on that. Your family is going to pick up on that. Your partner is going to pick up on that. And then who are they going to influence? And then who are they going to influence? It's like that pay it forward movement. There is so much you don't see and you won't see. So instead of, letting it all crash down on your shoulders, like, I have to save the world. Me, Manuela Barron, has to save the world. It's like, no, okay, how can I make my decisions today? And it doesn't have to just apply to environmental issues. If you have been working through this whole Now Project with a certain goal or idea in mind, you can apply the same concept to it. What can I do today, now, using mindfulness, using everything we worked on, really kind of centering in myself and after my morning routine, and how can I make the best decisions to get me to that future, to really propel me into this momentum. I'm excited to explore this week kind of like as a reflective week, to look back on everything we've learned so far and how we can actually go and apply it. So we learned about all of these things, so now how can we actually in day-to-day use it to create the things we want to create now? I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for following this journey. Thank you so much for all of the lovely comments and being a part of this. Like, you guys have no idea how much it's meant to me to wake up every morning and see just the love and positivity that's been coming from this. And I recognize your usernames, so thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in my next video, which is tomorrow. Bye, guys.